I mean, it's hard, but it's not, right? Like the work's over. The work's done. We ended up with 89 wins, and I think that should be viewed as a positive and an improvement from last year. But obviously, we'd like to have controlled our own fate, and a game or two more, in that win column does that for us, and so. At this point, it is what it is. I think sit back and see what happens tomorrow, and be ready to go if we get in.
I guess as a baseball player, you used to kind of trying to control what you can control. We hear that around here a lot. Is that what I guess is so weird about this situation? Is that it's one of the few things that you don't really have any control over at the end of the day?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can frame it that way, but it's not that weird. It's just like. It's like if there was a game left to be played tonight, right? Like, just kind of is what it is. We'll have a workout here tomorrow and see what happens. But I think obviously everyone here is hoping to have another dance like last year and be off to Milwaukee. So we'll see what happens.
It's either going to be really fun or it's going to be awful. It's definitely unique. Like, the season's over and we still don't know if we're in the playoffs or not. It's definitely not a common situation to be in. So we'll see.
I guess you're carefree for the first game, but then the second game.
Yeah, I might not even watch the first game. It's all about the second one. But we'll see. I don't know who started the games or whatever, but it's definitely going to be definitely being weird being invested in a game that we're not involved in.
Yeah, it's a very awkward feeling. Normally this day traditionally it represents the end of the season, and now we got to wait. So it's kind of bittersweet, not going to lie to you. I'm thinking about a lot of things right now. Might be a little bit mad. This is what I look like when I'm mad, right? You got to see me when I'm happy. I might be a little pissed right now, but you reap what you sow. We put ourselves in this position. We've won 89 games. We've had a really, really good year. I don't want it to end. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I don't want it to end. So I'm going to remain as optimistic as possible.
Are you fixated in your mind on this week and the games that you lost? Or are you thinking back to the game in June or something?
I thought about them all a lot. I'm going back to opening weekend. Opening road series. I go that far back.
But this last Sunday's Milwaukee game has to do with
Yeah, I think that's what he was targeting. Clearly the Milwaukee game still sits in me a little bit, probably more so than any other. But every game is weighted exactly the same. Either you win or you lose, and we have won some games we were supposed to lose, but there's a couple where I think about it. I'm a human being, and I have that emotion, and I go back to it.
I guess if you win one of those games in Atlanta, it changes the whole. You had leads, right?
Yeah. So we lose a tiebreaker. That's where it stinks. And I could have managed better. Players could have played better. Everybody could have been better. It was just that's how it was. That's how it ended up. We lost. We're losing both tiebreakers to the Mets and the Mets and the Braves. Yeah, it sucks. But there's nothing we can do about it. We made this bed. We got to sleep in it. But we're gonna hope for the best. I know. They're two great franchises. They have two great managers, and I don't think either have the gene of laying down in either one of those games. That's my gut feel of knowing the players on the teams, knowing the managers, and knowing those franchises. I know they're in my gut. They're going to go out there and do it the right way and play 18 of their best innings. That's what I'm feeling.
We all silly like the mayor.